Welcome to this GeoTester video about scheduling work requests and sending them to the mobile app in the field. So the first thing you need to do is create a work request. I'll select the client and the project. This is about doing nukes. Your company will have some sort of general way to enter summaries, so just follow those guidelines. Then we need to add a description. So this is something that will go across and to the mobile app, and somebody will be able to easily see what they need to do. So in here we might write something like a bit more specific about the location, northern end of site. Probably better spell northern correctly. Talk to Dave Smith. 6 times nukes. Location to be advised. So then we need a scheduled date. So this is going to be done tomorrow at 10 o'clock. And the person who's going to do it. So I'm going to send Billy out to do this. I'll save that. So I just check everything's correct. I've assigned Billy, but I haven't actually released it to field. So I'll change that to field testing. This is just a warning to say that once we change it to field testing, you can't actually update the work request anymore, other than the description. So then I'll click save. So that's now scheduled for Billy. If I go to the home screen and the scheduled work requests, you could see that here that Billy's in green, and here's that work request that's been assigned to him. You can see there's one for P2P that's been assigned for today. So you might then assign another work request to Billy. So we want to keep Billy busy. So in the afternoon, perhaps, he's going to have to go to the Wollongong bypass. This is for aggregate testing. So it's tomorrow, and it is 1300 after lunch. And again, it's Billy. And here he needs to take 8 aggregate samples, 20 kilogram per sample. There might be a bit more detail about the location, I suppose, because you wouldn't just want to be going to Wollongong. So it's gate 8. Dapto end. Right, there we go. So again, we just checked it. So it's assigned to Billy to do tomorrow afternoon. This is what he needs to do. We release it to him by changing it to field testing. And there we go. He's got a couple of work requests assigned to him. Now, if he now logs on with the mobile app, just bring that up. Here we are in his mobile app. So he just clicks this sync button up here. I'll click it on my phone. There's our 2 work requests come across. So you can see the client, project, location, a bit more specific details. Got to talk to Dave and do his 6 nukes. So that's in the morning at 10, and then you've just got his 1 p.m. one here as well. So basically he just clicks on that work request when he gets there, the first one. All his details are here. He might enter some notes to say it was too wet. Dave sent me away. Alright, so that's auto saves. But if I want to then send it back because I've finished with that work request now, I'd tap these three dots up here. do that on my phone. I'm going to change it to ready for lab. So it takes me back to the work request. You can see this one's got some changes ready to sync and this one's still going. So I can either sync those now or I can continue to do my work, send across later. So I'll just keep doing my work, and I'm going to go to B&G constructions on the Wollongong bypass. And this one's all good to go. So I might take my samples, select my sampling method. Maybe enter a location, or actually might enter a change and offset. Change, offset 5. I can capture my current location as well. I'm happy with that. Right. So then I go to the second sample, so I can either go back here and add another sample through the add button there, or I can go to samples, or I can go to the A sample and I can duplicate it because I want to keep the sampling method and all that sort of stuff. Just makes it a bit quicker. And then all I've got to, and the location type, then all I've got to do is enter the change and the offset. And we're done. Let's assume that's all we wanted to do. So with that one, I'm ready to sync that also. Ready for lab. And I'll sync those. Start. So that says it's all synced now. If I go back, you'll see I've got no work requests left in my list. If I go back to the web application, to these ones, 5. You can see I've got it was too wet, Dave sent me away, no samples. So in that case, you might just want to add additional cost and complete it. And now work request 6, where he took the samples. And here you go, here's your 2 samples at those locations. And everything's finished and he's ready for more work. So again, you just click add work request and away he goes. Thanks for watching the presentation.